Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're gonna check out top 3 best soundbars. Starting at number 3. Bose Soundbar 700. The Bose Soundbar 700 looks smart, sounds smart and actually is smart thanks to the inclusion of both Amazon Alexa and Google Assistant. However, a lack of HDMI inputs, no Atmos DTS:X support and a glass top that reflects the TV screen isn't quite so smart at this price. A late 2019 addition to Bose's audio lineup, the Bose Soundbar 700 is the latest speaker from the manufacturer and, as with other models in its range, uses QuietPort and phase guide technologies. It also includes the company's Adaptacado audio calibration and uses the same cabinet as the previous 300. The 700 sports an HDMI connection with earc, support for Apple AirPlay 2, a redesigned universal remote and the Bose Music app. It also has Amazon Alexa and Google Assistant built in, making it a fully fledged smart speaker. Despite Bose's claim that the 700 is the world's best soundbar, however, it doesn't have any HDMI inputs, nor does it support for Dolby Atmos and DTS:X. Those are some big negatives for a soundbar that costs $799 and doesn't even have a separate subwoofer, so there's a lot riding on performance. The Bose Soundbar 700 certainly looks like a high-end speaker, with a sleek and stylish cabinet and a superb level of build quality. There's a perforated wraparound aluminium grille combined with a tempered glass top and a choice of glossy black or Arctic white. Unfortunately, the design suffers from form over function, with certain elements quickly becoming annoying. At the slightest touch, the glass top becomes smudged with fingerprints, and as soon as you turn on the TV, it reflects what's on the screen, which is very distracting. On the plus side, the Soundbar 700 is only 57mm high, so it shouldn't block your TV. It's wide enough for TVs with screen sizes of between 45 and 55 inches, and there's an optional bracket for those that want to wall mount. The design is an exercise in minimalism, with only 2 touch-sensitive controls. One for power and one for muting the built-in smart assistants. There's virtually no display, just a row of lights, but you'll need to be a professional code breaker to work out what they mean. Design TLDR. This soundbar looks stylish and is very well made, but the glass top will reflect your TV screen. The absence of any HDMI inputs or even a display will also frustrate. Check out the description for more information and latest price. Coming at number 2. Denon DHTS 716H. In August of 2019, Denon launched the Denon DHTS 716H soundbar and the wireless subwoofer DSW1H. In December, the announcement of the wireless multi-room speakers in the Denon Home series. The HEOS brand therefore seemed to be pushed into the background because these home speakers really launch under the Denon banner. You can also combine the soundbar, subwoofer and wireless home speakers within a surround system. We got to work with the Denon DHTS 716H soundbar, Denon DSW1H subwoofer, and 2 Denon Home 150s that we use as rear speakers in our setup. You can read about the experiences with this setup in this review. To install the products, download the HEOS app from the Google Play Store or the App Store. You put the plug in the socket, the light on the device will flash. You start the HEOS app and can further set up the device. It works fine, but once set you are able to look at the app. The HEOS app is quite cluttered, and it is therefore not immediately clear where you can find which information. At the bottom of the app you will find 3 tabs. The first tab, Living Room, shows you the different connected devices. Here you can also create a surround set by dragging the Denon Home 150 speakers onto the soundbar. The second, Music tab, shows all supported music services such as Spotify, TuneIn, Deezer, SoundCloud and the possibility for TV, content from your phone, USB stick or music servers. The third tab shows the sound settings. Here you can also program 6 different quick select buttons with your own preferences. To then go to settings of your devices you have to go to the tab Music and click on the gear for settings at the top left. Here you will find the equalizer, but you can also adjust the rear speakers in terms of volume, while you can also adjust the distance individually per rear speaker. In hindsight it all makes sense, but an app should immediately clarify which option you can find where. And that is not the case. I was really over an hour before I found all the options I was looking for. The HEOS app therefore deserves a makeover and, above all, should become much more user-friendly. Fortunately, you do not have to use the app if everything is set up correctly. A few months ago, the Denon DHTS 716H soundbar appeared on the market. I had read a lot of good things about the Soundbar, and it is great that we have had the opportunity to test this model ourselves. The Denon DHTS716H is a 3.0-channel soundbar and is expandable with a DSW-1H wireless subwoofer and rear speakers such as the wireless Heo surround speakers or the wireless Denon Home 150 speakers. The soundbar has a suggested retail price of €899, while the DSW-1H subwoofer has a suggested retail price of €699. And number 1 of this list. JBL Bar 2. 1 Deep Bass 2. 1. The JBL Bar 2. 1 Deep Bass keeps things simple. It's a single soundbar and wireless subwoofer combo with Bluetooth streaming. There's no fancy video like the Roku Smart Soundbar or the flawed JBL Link Bar, no multi-room audio like the Sonos Beam, no built-in Alexa or Google Assistant like, well, pretty much every other speaker these days. Instead it just sounds good, in large part because of, you guessed it, deep bass. The JBL puts more bombast in your TV viewing than either of its under $300 competition I've reviewed recently, namely the Poke Signa S3 and the Vizio V21. The larger sub gives the JBL an impressive dynamic range, which is most helpful with blockbuster movies. What this soundbar lacks in refinement and atmosphere, it compensates with pure brawn. While the JBL Bar 2. 1 Deep Bass may not be as good a deal as the Vizio V21, it definitely kicks more butt. If you have some extra cash on hand from not going to the movies anymore and you crave that theater thump, this soundbar is the next best thing. You can make one mode change, but it's not easy. The soundbar is set in smart mode by default, which boasts rich sound effects. To turn this mode off you have to press and hold the mute button until toggle appears on the display, then press volume up. The display will then read off smart mode. Unfortunately the smart mode will engage again if you turn the soundbar off, so unless you want to go through that process every time you're pretty much stuck with it. The JBL Bar 2. 1 Deep Bass offers a decent approximation of your local Cineplex in the comfort of your living room, no mask required. The lack of surround sound is only a minor letdown compared with the absolute wallop that its hefty sub can put out. If you want a minimum of fuss, features and setup times then, the JBL offers excellent sound quality for a reasonable price. I have included this product links in the description. You can check out this link for more information and latest price. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel, leave a like and share with your friends.